Yo guys, what's going on? Here is two, not one, two tips on how to beat corn addiction and how to stop beating your mate, jerking the gherkin. Let's just get straight into it, no funny business. Tip number one, this is something that I personally cooked up in the field. This has helped me so many times with a very high success rate. It gets you out of trouble, gets out of the most stickiest situations. And all you gotta say is, no thanks, I'm good. And what you're doing there is you're physically and mentally being aware that you're just not letting that degenerate material into here. You're not letting it go into your psyche. You are physically and mentally guarding yourself and being aware like, yo, and snapping yourself out of the fucking hypnosis when you're just, drooling and lusting over whatever degen materials you're scrolling through, right? It just puts the brakes on it, wakes you up a bit, and yo, I've got things to do. Let's keep it moving. So that's why just no thanks, I'm good. Have your hand up, no thanks, I'm good. As you're scrolling through, no thanks, I'm good, and just keep going, keep it pushing, and it works so well. There's a few people already in the comments that are saying that it's worked for them, so just give it a go and come back. Step number two, the 3 steps of actually changing and how to actually stick with that change. There's goal, so your goal could be to beat corn addiction or to stop beating your mate or whatever it may be, to stop lusting over women. The second is the system, the steps needed to actually get to that goal. And lastly, the identity change. And the identity change is the most important part, because like you and me, we always hyperfixate on just the goal. We might have some steps, we know how to actually do it, but we just hyperfixate on the goal and we just think it will magically just work out. But the identity change is what's really important, so we don't actually just continuously relapse over and over again. And so I'll give you an example with smoking. So if my goal is to quit smoking, and I know the steps needed to take place here, I've got the patches, I've got the gum, I've got the nicotine things, and you kind of have less and less, or whatever the process is. That's how for me personally, I just stopped smoking. So it was kind of easy for me when I did my own little experiment just to see how addictive they were with smoking. But with the identity change, if you're out and about and someone offers you a cigarette and you might say, oh no thanks, I'm trying to quit. And that might sound well because you controlled your urge to smoke, you controlled that addiction, but it's the language you used. Now stay with me now. I'm gonna run this scenario back and you gotta notice this difference. Again, someone offers you a cigarette, you reply with, no thanks, I don't smoke. Boom. That small difference is the biggest part of actually sticking with that change and not relapsing, because you've changed your identity from someone who is a cigarette smoker trying to quit to someone who doesn't even smoke cigarettes. It's not even part of who you are. That's the crucial point. And I didn't make that up. That was in Atomic Habits. Read that book. It's actually, for how popular that book is, it has a lot of good information on how to actually break bad habits and add good habits into your life. And with that 3-step process of how to actually elicit change, you can use that for building positive habits as well as breaking bad ones. But yeah, those are the 2 steps on how to beat corn addiction and stop beating your meat. Like, comment, subscribe for more videos like this, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.